Everyone wants greener grass, a better job, a more loving partner, a life that feels brighter, smoother, and easier. But here's the truth no one wants to hear. Greener grass doesn't exist somewhere else. The grass is greener where you water it. We live in a world obsessed with chasing new opportunities, new people, new distractions. We scroll, we compare, we envy. And yet, what do we find? The more we run, the more emptiness follows us. The Stoics understood this well. Seneca wrote, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." What does that mean? It means that the joy you're seeking is not hidden some distant land. It's cultivated right here, in the soil you already stand on. Think of your career. Many people hop from job to job, always hoping the next one will finally bring them satisfaction. But Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. If you can't find meaning in the work before you, what makes you believe you'll suddenly find it in the next? The secret is not in searching, it's in shaping. The same is true for relationships. In an age of swipes and endless options, people forget that love doesn't thrive because of novelty, but because of nourishment. You don't need someone new. You need to water the bond you already have with care, patience, and presence. Epictetus taught, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." Imagine how your connections would transform if you lived this truth daily. And then there's your health. So many wait for the perfect moment to change, when the stress lessens, when the schedule clears, when life feels easier. But life rarely grants such perfect conditions. The Stoics knew that. They taught us that discipline and consistency matter far more than circumstances. Your body, like a patch of grass, won't thrive because you dream about it. It thrives because you water it every single day. Running away from problems doesn't fix them. Nurturing solutions does. The hard soil you stand on might not be glamorous, but it is fertile if you choose to work it. Stop waiting for perfect circumstances. Start creating them. Happiness doesn't magically appear on the other side of change. It grows where effort meets consistency, where attention replaces neglect, where you choose to water what you already have instead of envying what others appear to possess. The question is not, where is the greener grass? The question is, what are you watering today? Every area of your life, your goals, your body, your relationships, your peace of mind will only flourish when you commit to nourishing them daily. As Marcus Aurelius put it, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Don't dream about greener fields. Become the gardener of your own. So remember this, the grass isn't greener somewhere else. The grass is greener where you water it. Water your work, water your health, water your relationships, water your soul. Because the life you want isn't waiting somewhere far away. It's growing quietly, right beneath your feet. Gratitude and perception. There's another truth hidden in this idea of watering your own grass. It's not just about effort, but about perspective. You can water your garden daily, but if you never take the time to notice its growth, you'll always believe someone else's garden is better. This is where the Stoics give us one of their most powerful tools, gratitude. Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself to focus on what was already in his hands, not on what was missing. He wrote, "Do not indulge in dreams of having what you have not. Instead, reckon up the chief of the blessings you do possess, and then thankfully remember how you would crave them if they were not yours. Think about that for a moment. The things you overlook today, the job you complain about, the family you take for granted, the health you neglect, are the very things you would beg for if you suddenly lost them. The grass often looks greener on the other side, not because it truly is, but because we fail to notice the green beneath our own feet. Gratitude, then, is the water of perception. It shifts your vision. It allows you to see abundance where you once saw scarcity. Let's apply this. In your career, instead of asking, "Why am I not further ahead?" try asking, "What skills have I gained? Who have I become through this work? What opportunities are already in my reach that I've overlooked?" Suddenly, you stop comparing and start appreciating. You stop running and you start growing. In relationships, instead of scanning for flaws, focus on the strengths. Instead of resenting what someone is not, value what they are. Seneca said, "A wise man is content with his lot, whatever it may be, without wishing for what he has not." Imagine how love would transform if you practiced gratitude for your partner's presence, rather than longing for an idealized version of them that doesn't exist. Even with your health, the fact that you woke up today, that your lungs filled with air, that your heart carried on beating without you asking, these are miracles we take for granted until they're gone. Epictetus put it bluntly, "Do not spoil what you have by desiring what you have not. Remember that what you now have was once among the things you only hoped for." Gratitude doesn't just make the grass greener, it makes you realize it was green all along. Here's the harsh truth. Envy is easy, gratitude is hard. It's easy to scroll through someone else's highlight reel and believe they've found paradise while you're stuck in the desert. But gratitude cuts through illusion. Gratitude anchors you. Gratitude reveals that happiness is not out there. It's cultivated by paying attention to what's already here. Think about a time you lost something precious, a friendship, a loved one, an opportunity. In the absence of that thing, didn't you see how valuable it really was? Why wait until loss forces your eyes open? Gratitude allows you to see now what others only recognize in hindsight. So here's your second challenge. Don't just water your grass with effort, water it with gratitude. Look at your life not through the lens of what's missing, but through the lens of what's already here. Because when you change the way you see, the grass you stand on becomes greener than you ever imagined.